The first medicinal drugs came from natural sources and existed in the form of herbs, plants, roots, vines, and fungi. Until the mid-19th century, nature's pharmaceuticals were all that were available to relieve man's pain and suffering. Some of the earliest evidence of cannabis use dates back to around 8000 BCE, making it the oldest drug ever discovered. Cannabis is also considered one of humanity's oldest cultivated crops. Like the other drugs on this list, cannabis was initially used for medicinal purposes, such as an anesthetic during surgery. The first modern pharmaceutical medicine was invented in 1804 by Friedrich Serturner, a German scientist. He extracted the main active chemical from opium in his laboratory and named it morphine, after the Greek god of sleep. At the turn of the century, many drugs were made illegal when a mood of temperance swept the nation. In 1914, Congress passed the Harrison Act, banning opiates and cocaine. Alcohol prohibition quickly followed, and by 1918 the U.S. was officially a dry nation. That did not mean, however, an end to drug use. If a drug is classified as illegal, this means that it is forbidden by law. Different illegal drugs have different effects on people, and these effects are influenced by many factors. This makes them unpredictable and dangerous, especially for young people. Today, more than 7 million people suffer from an illicit drug disorder, and 1 in 4 deaths results from illicit drug use. In fact, more deaths, illnesses, and disabilities are associated with drug abuse than any other preventable health condition. People suffering from drug and alcohol addiction also have a higher risk of unintentional injuries, accidents, and domestic violence incidents. Many illicit drugs pose serious health risks, even when taken in small doses. Some drugs can cause an addiction after a single use. People who become addicted to certain illicit substances are at a high risk of overdose, which can be fatal. Many overdoses occur when a person relapses after trying to quit and returns to using the same dose. They think that they need the same dose as before, when in fact their body is no longer used to that amount. This is especially the case for individuals who consume illicit substances by means of injection. Repeatedly using any type of illicit substance can impose short and long-term consequences. Excessive substance use causes dramatic changes in the brain, which can disrupt a person's psychological well-being. These changes may drive a person to behave differently than they would normally, causing them to make self-destructive decisions such as driving under the influence. Using illicit drugs means putting your health at risk. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, talk to a healthcare professional who can help provide the resources to recover. Treatment for illicit drug addiction could involve inpatient or outpatient treatment and then maintenance treatment. Often it can be difficult for someone addicted to drugs to stop using them and stay sober without professional help. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe our channel Essay Practice for more essays. For more updates, click on bell icon.